I'm sorry for the late start. I was trying to finish up my project I've been working on all day, and if you don't know what project that is, it's the game I've been working on, and to my knowledge, it is done. The reason that I didn't start at 8 like I said I was going to was because I was still working on the last pictures that I had to draw, but all the code was written out by that point, and I was just finishing up the pictures so that the animation was all there. But I'm going to be presenting this to you today. So I'm going to get the game started and we will have a look at it. So you can see that there is this menu screen and we have this character flickering in the corner here, and then we have all these menus. So actually, let me make sure that the sound isn't too ungodly loud, um, because, okay, I think that it shouldn't be too loud, but let's see how it goes. So I need to turn that down a little bit more. Okay. Okay. Hopefully that isn't drowning out my voice. I know in the last stream there was a problem where the music playing in the background, every time it booped, you couldn't hear me. So I'm hoping that's not a problem. But I'll try and I might turn the music off if I get to the playing part. So here you can see the menu screen, and so there's this play button. There is a difficulty button, so we can go and look at the difficulties. There is easy, medium, and hard. Now, I haven't done too much testing with each of these. They're more theoretical. So with the easy, it's like I said, it is exactly how you've been seeing it. There is an ample amount of chocolate bars to enact your motherly instinct, and the AI is relatively docile for a while. There is random chances where the weights will be perfect so that he goes and chases after you immediately, but that's sort of a random thing, and it is avoidable because usually he only learns in certain directions, so you can kind of just run through him, and it will not cause you to have too much damage. Um, Now, medium, I set it so that it is a theoretically more powerful neural network. That means there are more layers, there are more nodes in each layer, and hopefully it will be able to learn a little bit better. Now, the problem with this is it takes longer for an entire generation to go through. So what I did to remedy that was I made it harder to find the kid, and in doing that, I lowered the amount of chocolate bars. So hopefully this means that a player will have to play for longer, and it will give the AI a chance to get into that deeper knowledge base that is available. And in the hard category, I once again upped the theoretical intelligence of the neural net. I added another layer and more nodes per layer. Not going overboard, because if there were more nodes than there were inputs, I feel like that would be a little bit overkill. But there's 5 layers and 25 nodes, but the input data is 51 digits long, so or 51 numbers long. So it's condensing immediately, and then it has some room for uh, maneuvering uh, to make higher intelligent decisions. And also, there is only 3 chocolate bars on the map, which means that if the you can't use a chocolate bar every single time you want to find the kid, because the kid you have to find the kid 5 times. So I am going to select the. I guess we'll go with the hard uh, difficulty, and we'll go play. Actually, I added an info here, so you have a description over on the side, a little note that the enemy is controlled by a deep neural network, because that might not be obvious. Sorry, you might hear the dog barking in the background. And there's a little bit of information about the game itself. So there's the date that it was built. Now, I actually haven't built this. This is still the Python file, but I'm hoping to build it as an exe so that it can be sent out to people. And so it has my name, my YouTube channel, and it is beta version 1.0.0. So it is all pretty straightforward. and the controls are here. So those are probably pretty obvious, other than the fact that one is to enact your motherly instinct, but I have that up in the corner by the chocolate bars, so it should be pretty easy to figure out. But I figured I'd give this tab just in case anyone's confused. So you can go back, and we're gonna go hit play. So you can see the kid running. Now the kid was what I was animating right at the end there. He runs pretty fast, and it's pretty wacky looking to see him. But I don't know. It's cool. I'm pretty happy with how it's come out, and I fixed the error where it was glitching and continuously going in one direction even after you'd finished running in that way. So one thing that I wanted to do was up the resolution for the hard level, but I didn't. I decided against that because it was. I'm going to turn the music off. I decided against that because it was making the program run slower. Now, that is because the AI's visualization is constantly updating. So, if there are more things to update, as in more vision around him to update, then it takes longer each tick, each cycle, and the frame rate is lower. So I didn't want to do that. With the resolution at 3 by 3, the AI can still figure out what direction to go, has the capability of knowing that it's running into something, and it's not too slow in the gameplay. So I'm gonna go try and die, but we'll see. Hope because it's the hard level, he should actually stay in the corner longer. So we see that he is here. I also upped the AOE, so the range that the enemy has here is significantly higher. So you can see that it starts draining. It's draining at the same rate. It's just easier for the AI to drain my energy, so or my money. You did see that screen at the end. I accidentally clicked another button, but what it is it just says bankrupt, and then it is just letting. It's basically saying you lose. So we're gonna switch it over to easy, and we're gonna try and play through this game. Um, Actually, you've seen me play through this, so I'm gonna leave it up to you guys if you want to play through this. I could probably do it on a different stream, but I'm pretty gassed from working on this all day, and I want to get to my major topic for the day, which is larger infinities. So I just wanted to show you that the game is done. I'm looking to put it up on the itch.io market. I'm not really too familiar with a lot of um, game stuff in general. This is the first major project that I've taken under and completed. So I am going to do some research, but I'm thinking about itch.io, and so look on Facebook for any links to that. I'm going to be sending out some messages to some people I know that have gaming channels that might be interested in playing. And I also am going to be putting this up on some Reddit pages just to get people's attention for the game. Now, this won't be something that I'm asking money for, but I think with itch.io you can choose to pay an amount of money if you want to. But I'm going to set it as free. So if anyone wants to go download it, then they can. And I don't know what the situation will be. So I'm sure it will be explained to you when you go to that page. But keep your eyes open to Facebook for that.